Welcome back to Fort Malthus Plays Spellcaster University. We're going to do about 20-25 minutes, and it should be a bunch of fun. So, last time we got the basics down. We got a basic university going. We are focusing on Elementalist, and we are focusing on potions, I believe. Hold on. Yep. We're trying to get pyrotechnists. So we're going to grab another dojo, and we're going to throw it up here. Grab a good teacher. And now, the cool thing is, we have 2 potion labs, so one should always be going, and we have 2 dojos, so one should always be going. This should help greatly when it comes to, you know, improving our students' magic. We also have, now, we also have, let me check some stuff. Yeah, we also have a sacred garden or righteous cloister, sorry. And what that'll do is it'll allow us to learn magics that heal in dungeons, and that's going to be amazing. And that raclette basket or raclette table is already paying off. This gives us a little bit of free prestige and a little bit of free faction rep. So I'm trying something new on my OBS, and it may or may not have solved my issue with that terrible noise. We'll see. I'm really hoping it did. Basically, I had to go in there and mess with some really specific noise gating. And I really hope that it worked. So, basically, we're going to grab this painting, and what it does is it makes everyone just better in the rooms. And we're going to see where we can throw it here. For right now, we'll throw it here. Let's grab some elves so we can talk about them. Elves are another one of the alternative races that you can have. And like werewolves, they have special stuff. So the higher up you can make just a ridiculously tall university, and what it'll do is every time, you know, anytime they're in a room 4th floor and above, they learn 30% faster. It makes no sense to me. I don't really care. All I know is this dude's going in our good house. Oh, this guy's good. He's got bibliophobia, so he won't work in a library, but we don't have one anyway. But he will learn arcane faster, and he is brilliant. We're going to throw, even though he's smart and athletic, we're going to throw him in the bad group because he's afraid of crustaceans. We're going to throw him in there. This is amazing. So, whatever resource you have the least of can be a real barrier to your progression. And especially if you don't have a lot of shadow rooms, don't have a lot of light rooms, but you need that mana to get the special little non-classroom but important objects in them. You can get this little dude, and what you do is you put him in a room that has a shitload of people in it, like our thing here. And what it'll do, as you can see, it's giving us a bunch of our lowest, and it'll just oscillate between them, which as you use them, it's real nice. We have people who want fancy bedroom. We'll throw one up here just to have one. They're pretty nice. Okay, we've got some graduates. Let's see what we got. Vigilante, that's good. We want our righteous cloisters to be really good because even if you aren't doing a light-based campaign, they are incredibly important for dungeons. Because they're the only healing aside from necromancy, which is only the self-heal. So, let's go ahead and do that one. This guy's got a lot of prospects, but Adventurer is pretty good because he's got the gold. We don't need this, so let's do this one. We got a much better outcome. Potion Master's great. We're going to try to get a better one on this one. We got vigilante. Nice. We don't really need any of these, so I'm going to go ahead and let him be a peasant, just to get a little bit of rep. And since we had somebody who was good in alchemy graduate, we got an alchemy potion. So let's do some drawing, shall we? An arcane room, thank God. It took forever. We'll go ahead and grab a dolmen, even though we don't really care about druids that much, just so that we can have one. It's good to have one of every room. I want to put... Oh, this would be a good spot, so we'll just put it like right in the middle. Purple dragon, that's real good. Like I said, the dragons just fly around and make people learn faster. Okay, let's go, and we will talk to... Who got good rep going? Let's talk to this person. Artifacts might be good. Let's do artifacts. We're gonna grab this so that we're better in the... Basically, anyone in this room has a chance to grab a little bit of extra damage, which will be really helpful when we actually do go into the dungeon. And we're going to grab this card, which makes it so that people have a random chance to spawn components for potions, which are very useful. We'll go ahead and put this guy in our good house. He had pretty good stats. Okay, so normally, since we are not focusing on light magic, we would not have two of the same room, but the special condition to get rid of the bard is to have two cloisters. And one other thing, and I can't remember what it is. Let's grab a coffee machine. That'll make our teachers better. We'll put it in this room, so this potion teacher gets tired less quickly. Smart but shadow disciple. I do want to have some people with other skills just to have the some graduates with different futures. So we'll see how those end up. As you can see, there's a lot of activity going on. We've got several ingredients down here. So basically what we're going to do, as you can see, there's lots of different kinds of potions, and each one requires 3 ingredients. So we're going to throw a cheese, a Parco-Fit fat, and an alcohol. And that'll give us a Philosopher's Stone, which is 300 gold. And we're going to throw a Sleeper Soul. Sorry. So once you unlock, or once you make a potion one time, it'll unlock it on there for you for the rest of the campaign. Just to help you keep a track of how to make different things. So we're going to grab a greenhouse. Throw it on there. Now we do got to be careful. Some rooms cannot be built directly on top of, so like these ones. So if we were to build another like greenhouse here or another cloister, we wouldn't be able to go up any higher. So what I'll do is I'll leave this as is, and we'll build around it. If we end up doing it. I mean, we might not. I'm going to go to the minstrel. We don't have... What do we need? A reliquary. So once we get a reliquary, we'll be able to get rid of him. Right now, we'll just pick up 700 gold, because that's a lot of money. Snow globes are great. Basically, it makes your teacher more efficient. Nothing wrong with that. Throw that in our elementalist room. I don't want another coffee machine. Let's do private apartment. Okay, so we are about halfway through. As you can see, this is our timer. When it gets to here, we have to abandon our university and start over. And so what we're going to do is, since we are almost done with our Merchants Guild, we're going to go into our headmaster's office. And we're going to change some stuff. This is where our tomes are going to go, by the way. We're going to leave it fairly lax, but we're going to make it so that our teachers gain more money. And we have free meals. And, trying to think if I want to do anything else. There's lots of little things you can do. Like if you have a very rich population, or if you need a lot of gold, you can change everything over to paid. but then your poorer students are only going to be able to use them sometimes, and because of that, they're going to have to leave more often to go home to rest. So right now, all we're going to do is change how much our teachers get paid. We picked up an alcohol, which gave us the other version of Philosopher's Stone. Yeah, that's fine. A second prison. That means all we have to do is pick up... No, I'm not going to do that. We need just a little bit more light right now. Pick up this interdimensional door. Do we have one yet? The nice thing about this room is it doesn't have a teacher, so it's always active. Oh, Sleeper Souls. I don't know if you saw that just now. Let me... yeah. So, we did that other recipe, and basically it was this, but it had a Sleeper Soul instead of a Parkerfit Fat. And the problem with... or hat, or whatever it is. And the Sleeper Soul it can be like any ingredient, so it didn't actually unlock anything new. Happens sometimes. Not a big deal. Still got a bunch of gold out of it. Got some new people coming in. This one's an elf. Not bad. Got some graduates. Cemetery Guardian. I'm gonna try to re-roll this to get vampire count. Damn. I mean, it's not so bad, but could have been better. We need the mana, so that's good. Ooh, fancy. So this is good, because that's a bad trait, that's a good trait, and it switches them, so. We're starting to get some higher level people. Librarians are very important. Royal Guard's good. Our first pyrotechnist. So as you can see, because this is the one we picked for our mission, everything is 0 except for pyrotechnist. And this is great because like some of them have very low rates of being chosen, and so it basically helps you not get screwed over by a very low percentage rate. Oh, a second one. Okay, Squire, that's pretty garbage. Scholar's good. Well behaved makes them not burn stuff down. That's great. You're going to have a ton of these by the end of the game, and it just all adds up to be great. I'm trying to think if I want to have... Yeah, I think I do. Great. As you can see, there's so many different professions, because it's like there's 5 different kinds of magic, and there's 3 sub-magics in each one, and each sub-magic combo makes something interesting. So, we got lots of stuff to do. Boom, boom. We got lots of mana to use. Let's grab a pig chamber. That way we can start launching pigs. Go ahead and upgrade. Okay. Basically, this just makes it so that our really good alchemy students also generate some nature. Dangerous. Yeah, I'll put it over here. That way we can still build up over here. Okay, picked up when a student has at least 1 elementalism and portal magic, they gain arcane amulet. Now they generate 30% more arcane mana, which is great. They started a guinea pig fighting ring. Let's do Moonwrath. What do we got here? So we already have one of these and one of these, but they're better than this. But we might as well grab it because we don't have one yet. That's my thinking. Kind of stupid probably, but it's fun. Just kind of making friends. So we've got a Mandrake Root, Parco Fit, Hat. and a mellowing feather. Cleaning potion. So sometimes graffiti gets put up on walls, and what this does is it gets rid of it, and it makes your rooms more efficient. Bit slow. We want some people who are smart to be in this one, just so that we have a few alternates. Go ahead and use the cleaning potion just in case we need it. Orca-fed hat and unicorn horn. I think... Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll go for 5 more minutes. And then we will do our first dungeon. We're going to do our first dungeon right before another group graduates. That way we get our highest level people. Not a great incoming class. You can't use 2 of the same ingredients, so we gotta wait for a 3rd. Well, it looks like I might be ending this episode a little earlier. Thank you guys for watching episode 2, and I will talk to you later.